Jesus, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Becky. I bring you awesome, fun, and timely content on all my platforms. So make sure you like, you comment, you share, and subscribe. If you're a day one, thank you for being here. Thank you for standing here with me in this moment through this season, subscribing, commenting, sharing. I appreciate you. And if you're watching this and you're outside of the club, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. I hope you love it here. I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you just you just learn something. I hope you catch something from all the videos you're going to watch on my channel, because that is the goal. You guys have seen the title. Today it's a super exciting one because I am sharing all the tea, all the details about how I chose the gown to wear, where I got it, did I buy, did I make, why didn't I buy, why didn't I make. All this tea is where in this video. So sit back, get you a cup of something, because here, this one you're going to need a snack of sorts, because it's going to be long and super nice. So what was my dream? I wanted a wedding, of course, definitely. That was one of the dreams, but I had never thought about the gown I would wear on my wedding day. Believe it or not, I knew I want a wedding, I want to look pretty, but I had not gotten down to the details of the exact dress I hoped to wear on my wedding. However, I knew it was not going to be Cinderella, all those things. I knew it was going to be A-line, outlining my shape well, fitting nicely on the hips, on the everything. I knew that everything was going to be cinched in well in my gown. That is all I knew. The exact design, I actually did not. And you will be surprised when I tell you that my partner is the one who gave me inspo for the gown I wore on my wedding. He didn't see it before the wedding, but he sent me this one video that made me be like, you know what, that is what we are going for. So yeah. So did I buy or make? Guys, I custom made my wedding dress. And in the whole wedding planning period, everything I got, all we did, if there's a decision that I am so glad I took, was the route of custom making my gown. Because this gown was made exactly how I wanted it to be made. The reason I went for the custom made route is, one, it was actually cheaper. I had taken a friend of mine to go look for gowns, and the prices that I was hearing, I almost got sick. Because personally, from the beginning, I had decided that I would not spend a huge lump sum amount of money on a gown that I would only wear one day. This is not to say that if you have the money, don't do it. Please don't get me wrong. But for me, it is not something I was willing to do. It is not a sacrifice I was willing to make to get a gown worth 80,000 and wear it just one day and forever live with it in my house. That is not what I was trying to do. Personally, I wanted to get something that, even if I want to stay with it for the rest of my life, I actually love it enough to do that. You get, if I want to gift it to a friend, I can do that. If I want to, in fact, my gown is transformable. I can cut it and just remain with an actual dress without the tail. How amazing is that? So these are things that I really thought about during that period. And the fact that I did not want to give up that amount of money for one piece of clothing that I will only wear once. That was actually my greatest motivation. I tried to check on stores that custom make gowns and all that, to see whether I tried to check and see whether they had sales and all that, but they rarely have sales because they just make for you when you order. It is made to order. So I couldn't get. So the custom made route is what I picked for those reasons. I also tried the thrift route. There's a thrift route. There are pages. Please check Vasicali Kenya, I think that's what it's called, on Instagram. They post dresses Sometimes they thrift wedding dresses and post it, and they go for like 4,000 bob, 5,000 bob, which you can buy and go add a few touches and make it what you wanted. But personally, the ones that they had there that were A-line, they were going to cost me so much money to revamp that for me it did not make sense. I wanted something fitting. There's something. I'll show you my gown at some point in this video, and you will understand what I mean by I wanted something specific. So the thrift route I tried, it didn't work, which delayed me in going to my tailor because I went 2 weeks to the wedding. But that is the timeline she had given me. Now we get to the point of tailors. How do you source for a tailor? I asked. If there's something I did a lot in this process, was asking people who have gone before me how they did things. At times you feel like planning your wedding is so personal and so intrusive. I want it to myself. I want to keep all the details to myself so that everyone can be wowed on the day. But that can sometimes be a recipe for failure, especially if it's something you've not done before and you don't have sound advice around you. So I had very sound people around that I could ask, where did you do your gown? You did a custom made gown. Where did you get it done? And some of these people are close to me, so I know where they got them done, and I knew what I wanted. So now I had different people to pick from. You get? So ask around, inquire, all those things, call, walk around. Because how I learned, the lady that did this gown for me, I'll put a picture here, made this dress for me. I wore this dress in the first wedding where I was a bridesmaid after high school, and it was my friend Emma and Dominic's wedding. Hi guys, I know they watch. Their wedding, the lady that made our dresses for that wedding, she's the lady that made my gown. How did I know she makes gowns? I was just going to look for something in that building, and I saw a gown hanging there, and I was like, what? You make gowns? She was like, yeah. That is how I landed on my tailor. So walk around. Don't just sit at home and think you'll find everything on Instagram. She's not even on Instagram. Let's start there. You get me? So, and even the photos she's posted on Instagram are not as many as the work she has done. So I saw the work myself and I was like, interesting, I would love that. So that is the other thing. Ask, talk to people, inquire. I even tried the renting route, and now I took this photography page that I really love, that they do mostly wedding photography, and I looked at the photos of the ladies that were there photographed. Most of the times they will tag the brides, all right? So it was just a trying out thing. So I texted 3 and the 3 got back to me. But now the price that they were renting, the one even told me 25,000. Guys, my dress was not up to that amount. I am serious. I am very seriously telling you, my dress was not up to 25,000 shillings. And someone was hiring me out theirs for 25,000. A dress I can't alter, a dress I can't change nothing on, a dress that I will take to dry cleaning myself and dry clean it and return it to them. You feel me? That is not something I was willing to do. Another person was at 15k, but then she was like, it did not fit her. It was too tight on her during her wedding. So if I am slightly bigger than her, she won't be able to hire it out to me because I would have to alter, and she doesn't want it altered. The other one, she was actually very small. In the photo she looked like she was my size, but then when we talked, she was like, by the way, I'm at this size. I was like, that is my dream weight. I'm not there yet. So yeah, you can also try that to people who have done weddings that are your friends. Hit them up. Hi, I loved your gown. Can I have it? It is just a dress. I think that is what led me to the journey I've been on with this dress, that it is just a dress. Guys, I wore this dress once on the 30th. This is almost a month after. It has not even gone to the dry cleaners. The night off, when I took it off, where I put it, that is where I have gone to pick it now to come and show you guys. So it's just a dress. It's not that deep. I know there is some sentimental value to it, but don't break the bank. If you can afford it, oh, well and good, enjoy. If you can't, if you're trying to save some coins, it's just a dress. At the end of the day, it's just a dress. Yeah. So That is how I found my tailor. The price I have said it was below 25,000 shillings. Just know that. Just know that. And it was beyond my expectation. Inspo. Where did I get the inspo? My partner shared an Instagram video. I'll post the video here if I find it. I will actually post it because I have it. And then I had also saved a similar video. So this is what my partner shared, and this is what I had in mind. You can see how similar they are. Like, he shared the video with me and I was like, oh, this is the confirmation. There's this one that I wanted in the beginning, but when the quote I got, I was just like, no, I ain't gonna do that. No, I was like, and it's because it had a lot of beadwork that had to be done by hand, which I understood. But then for me, she was on the high side, so I didn't go with her. Then Sasa, hey, I have reached to a point where I have found the design, I have found the tailor, the timelines. Talk to your tailor. Every tailor has a different timeline. For me, my tailor gave me a 2-week timeline. So the day I come to give measurements, 2 weeks, I come for my first fitting, then my last fitting during that week, laundry, and then wedding. So like 3 weeks or a month. That is what I did. I will put in a clip here of us sourcing for the material and me going for my first fitting. Check it out.
This inaweza give off flavor, and then we can add ours ourselves. Juu pia ni minimal kabisa.
Si
Kuna yenye iko na pearls.
hii huwezi ongeza pearls. Itakuwa too much.
Hakuna something more minimal than this.
Abu tupa
Kuna
nyingine
white yenye ina mushaino, hizi mushaino zote. Probably.
hii tu ndio naona si ndio imekuja.
Just like something at plain. Unaona kuna difference ya hii na hii do. Hii ni ile mushaino yenye ni bambi. Na hata tafadhali this. You see this is different from that.
Ni hapa singapi?
How many meters do we need?
Kwa mingi sana naona but we have to take the measurements.
Unaona which is better. Hata sasa nimefurahia hii. It is closer to what we are trying to do. Naona zitaendana. Ni hapa tu na mkono pekee. Hakuna place nyingine. Sifundi ndo huyu.
Kuna lace kadhaa nataka kuziona. Unajua hizi laces tofauti tu ni pattern. Na pattern ndio inaleta pia price. So pia tunaangalia huyu anapenda nini. Wewe umependa nini? Mimi hata ile nyingine nilikuwa nimeilike ile kitu iko hii nayo. Unaona sasa hii iko na two patterns. Na pia hii white ya hii si the same ni white ya ile. Ile iko na more of green.
Now this is white. White.
Nayo hii ukiangalia inayo ni scattered.
Iko na gaps.
So, abu ni shei Navaa viatu refu mpaka wapi? So niweke 6. Kama hivyo. Haya, sasa kama hivyo 60 inafika hapa. So niweke hapa, niweke 60 ama niongeze. Hebu iruka tena nione. Sasa unajua hivyo, mpaka hapo soma ya pro.
So yes, that is me sourcing for material. That is us looking for the lace and what we settled for. All right. Something else that sent me straight to the custom made option was the cost of going to try on dresses. If you did not know, shops charge you. There are shops that charge you to try on wedding dresses. It is not free. You don't just walk and enter and wear dresses and walk out. There are shops that charge you, and those are the ones that were many. Out of the ones that don't charge, the ones that charge are the many. All right, so that is something else. I was like, I'm not going to spend 5,000 in a week to go fit dresses that I won't pick in the end. I am a small girl. By the way, if you might see me here and think I am large, I'm huge. No. I'm short, not too short. I'm 5 something, but I'm on the short 5 on the shorter side. On the shorter side of 5 foot, and I am a bit on the slender side. So I knew that was not going to work. So sourcing for the material, my tailor did that. I paid and she picked them. I chose the material, she sourced for it, and she did the work. So that was during my first fitting. When I wore the dress at my first fitting, the dress is actually here. Let me pick it. It will make... Guys, the dress is dirty. Please, it is dirty. All right? Heads up, it is dirty. Please don't comment that it has stains. It has stains. It was worn. I wore it and I danced like a mad person at my wedding. And I was all over the place. I was excited. I was happy. So, it is dirty. I say again. Don't tell me. I know. Oh, I've missed you, girl. Oh, yeah. Anyway, the first fitting. This is the design at the top. So it was a lace. This lace matched my skin like a dream. This is something else. If your dress has lace, if your dress has any lace, anything, please make sure the lace matches your skin tone. Please. I beg you, please. Don't come and surprise us, please. So I'll put in a picture of my inspo so that you guys can know what I'm talking about. And this is the dress. This is the top part. This is the only interesting part, honestly, because the bottom is just basic. The top part is what I want to show you. This is the lace we picked for the hands. As you have seen on my original inspo design, the hands have this pearl thingy. I'll show you where I incorporated the pearls because the lace did not have pearls, but I liked it. I loved that it was not continuous. It had some spaces, and that is the vibe I was going for. So that is the close-up of this lace, and this is the arm. This is what the arm looked like. So it had this gap here. So your hand goes here, and then there's a gap, then this starts here. Do you guys understand? So that when I went for my first fitting, guys, the only thing that needed correction was this chest part here. This was a bit loose, and you guys have seen the video of the tailor undoing and marking where he would tighten. So that is the only place that needed to be changed. So it is double. Inside it is still the same lace, so it was peeping through a bit. These bra caps are the most comfortable thing I have ever worn. These bra caps are quality bra caps. Guys, I went braless because I put in bra caps. There are dresses or gowns that if someone makes it and they use the wrong bra cap, you will have to look for a bra. I didn't have to do that. I didn't even have one for backup because it was that nice. It was that comfy. So this is, the design is complicated because this is the bodice. That is what it's called. The bodice part. So the bodice part had the lace. So this is what it looked like when you wear it. This part is like this. So that was the bodice part, and then at the back it also had some lace and a normal zipper. That is why I was saying that the front part is the interesting part, because that is where all the details were. So that was my dress, literally that. I knew I wanted lace on my hands. I knew I didn't want something off shoulder. For decency, I wanted to be really comfortable. So this is what I went for.
Hivi iko sawa? Hii side ingine. So hii nimeshamark na nasema hii side ingine.
I feel like iko. Haiwezi kuwa tighter than that. I think that's fine.
Ndio.
Hiyo iko sawa.
Hii iko sawa.
It's fine. So ni hapo.
Na kutoa hii.
Kutoa hiyo part, alafu hii seam.
Nikate hiyo seam.
Now, that is the top part of my gown, right? Then now I wanted what is it called? Pearl detail. The pearl detail I achieved through my cathedral veil. So I will put in a clip of that, and then I will come and explain to you guys how I did that. So here is how I achieved the pearl detail I wanted on my dress, but now it was on my veil. Check this out. But yeah, my hair is done. I did my nails yesterday. Guys, I have uhu glue everywhere. I'll show you guys a bit later in the day. You can see the uhu glue. So this is the glue. Don't tell me this thing would close. Aibo guys, this is what I am using to stick my pearls on my veil. So this is it. It's so easy to come off. You can see it's on my hands. It just peels off on its own and it comes off. So this is what was recommended to me by my friend. So uhu glue and the pearls. This, I got them for 400, this whole bag. And yeah, let's see how far they take me. I am conflicted. I don't know if I should do the pearls all around the perimeter of my veil. Guys, I am just conflicted. I don't know. But so far, let me try and show you what I have done. Let me try and put on this veil. Oh, there are so many beads down here. But basically, let me try this. So that is it. And so I have put them here. You can see this detail. This is what I wanted to add because it was plain. And yeah, I wanted pearls, and I knew if I asked the seamstress, she would have made me pay an arm and a leg. So I decided to do it myself. So this is the detail. It's at the bottom, guys. My veil is cathedral, so it is long, and I am thinking whether these pearls are going to be enough for me to put them on the perimeter to the end. It is to the floor, I have laid it down, but then I've also done the bottom part. Let me show you guys.
or I should just add it to the bottom. I think the remaining parts I'll add to the bottom. This is the bottom part, you guys can see. So yeah, this is what I have done at the bottom, so all the way to here. So that is what it looks like, and I think I will add them to the bottom part, or should I make them cascade? I don't know, guys. I'm conflicted. I do not know what I want to do here, but I know that I just want to add a bit of life to the veil, but the front part for me is fine, honestly. I have already measured and it looks perfect. So now it is to this other part. I don't know. Yo, where now, guys? I'm trying to figure it out. I know all that is giving messy, but guys, please, 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 I don't have, there's something I don't have, it is the energy. We will just go with the vibes. So I think I'll do the bottom. I feel like the bottom needs more vavavoom, or I should do them randomly everywhere. I don't know. I don't know. But how much time would this take? I need to figure out how much time it will take, because I want to be done with this right now. I don't want to do this at night, CG at what time. No, I want to be done with it now. So how much time will it take? How long is it? Here. Let's see the length. This should not take me long. I think I will do the whole perimeter of the veil. I think that is what I'm going to do. All right. As you have seen, I toiled to make this veil what it was on the wedding day. The veil is here. I don't want to remove it from this bag because the pearls were, oopsie, I'm sorry, because the pearls were coming off, because I did it myself. DIYs, they have a lot of drama, but yeah, I did this pearl detail all around my veil. It took me so long. My back was aching like no man's business when I was done, but let me tell you guys, for how it turned out, I was so glad I did. I think that is something else that I realized. If there is something you want to do, do it. I remember asking the
gown lady what it would cost for her to do the pearl detail. I think she told me like 3,500 or something. I was like, that is not the amount I used to buy the uhu glue and the pearls. It did not even get to like 1,500. So I preferred to do it myself, and it worked out. It was only for that day. I've not even picked it since that day. So what is the downside? The downside is if something goes wrong, it goes wrong real quick. If you pick that dress and it has a problem or it has alterations to be done, it is going to be a problem. A ready-made dress is already ready-made. You have worn it, it's fine, you just put it away. But a custom-made gown, things go wrong. You can go for a fitting and it won't enter. Things happen. Another thing is on the timelines. Some tailors will derail you. You know Kenyan tailors, you know tailors everywhere in the world. They will do you dirty if they want to. I am grateful that she did not do me dirty, but I have heard stories of people who had to buy a dress as a backup because the tailor was playing games. Mine did not play games. I am grateful to God. And yeah, that is it. The upside is definitely the price. It was very pocket friendly, so that is what I liked. So something else that I did that was connected to what I wore that I really wanted to do was have a bouquet I would keep forever. This is my wedding bouquet. I have it in my house. I have it here today because it is made of fake flowers. That is something else that saved me so much money, and I thought I would throw it in here because this is what I carried the whole time when I wore the dress. So it tied everything together. This bouquet is of fake flowers. So let me assure you, I am going to keep it forever. I don't have a reason to throw out this bouquet. Why would I throw it out? It's fake flowers. It will live forever, hopefully. And on this bouquet, I added something personal to me. This is a picture of me and my mom. This is me as a child. And so I wanted a piece of her. I wanted to feel her very close that day because it's the dream of a child to be walked down the aisle by their parents. And since I didn't get that, I got to do this. So add touches. It is your wedding. Personalize it. Add touches of something. I've seen people put bouquets on empty chairs to honor their loved ones. I've seen people put pictures. I didn't want something that elaborate. I wanted something just for me because it is me that knows how much I missed her on that day. So I did that, and I get to keep this forever. It is on just here on my console table, and I love it so much. Yes, so that is the journey to my dream gown. That is the journey to how yummy and scrumptious and cute and hot I looked on my wedding day. The comments, the compliments I scooped from this gown, I cannot begin to say. But all I can say is it was beautiful. It was my dream. It is everything I dreamed of. The tail was not as long. It was comfortable. Everything was just fine with this dress. So that is how I made my dress. And thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I hope if you have a friend, if you have a wedding yourself, and you're thinking about custom making your gown, you have gotten some tips and pointers. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys next Wednesday on the wedding series. Bye.